Hey, it's me again, and this is the last of the leveling dungeons for Endwalker. I want to go through it real quick on how I do the pulls and each of the bosses, kind of explain each one, so you have a better understanding of how they work, and hopefully it helps you out. Definitely check out the description below if you want to just jump to each of the bosses, if you don't want to see how I pull the rest of the dungeon. This one's pretty easy to pull because you can't really get too many large groups. It's kind of broken up into sections. There's a couple places where you can grab like 2 groups, maybe 3 groups, but for the most part you have to
in order with the lens,
just kind of
I trust you can
take what they give you. So this first part,
Those
grab these
things
2.
are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
Easy peasy. I don't know where that person's running off to because we can't do anything until we take these out anyway. These things can hit fairly hard, so make sure you have a pretty good tank and or healer, preferably both. Next section is going to be all of this in here. Again, you can't really add anything else to this. Just actually you can add, sorry, I forgot about that. You can take these down here and you can add this other section. I was thinking it was the other direction. Gonna double up here. Okay. Move on down to this next, I think this is kind of like a little mini boss, in a sort. I'm just gonna tank it right here. And just DPS it, and eventually it'll spawn a couple of adds on either side. I attack him just to make sure, but I'm not sure if you really need to or not. And then hopefully somebody will click this. There it goes. Scion memory here in the middle will AoE everything down. I'm not sure if you have to click that. I don't really think you do, but you might have to, like in a hard mode or something. Anyway. And that takes us to the first boss. Since I've tanked this, I haven't tried clicking that before, but I can't ever see anybody over there doing anything with it. So this boss has a couple of things you want to look out for. It's got a tank buster, which will probably be the first thing that does. Nope, frustration, which is the AoE that it's going to do. So the healer needs to be prepared to heal that. Next is the tank buster. Bite there. The climb. So when he does climb, you'll see 2 of his arms are glowing You want to be where the arms are not glowing, because the AoE is going to go towards the two glowing arms. I'm going to climb again, so you see those two glowing, so I'm going to go over to this side. Now for the shot, it's going to go from the middle and go out, and then it's going to stay out here. So while it's out there, you need to stay away from those, because it will go back towards the middle again, and there it goes. And if you're kind of standing in the wrong spot, you most likely will get hit by those, because it's kind of hard to react fast enough. The Odetama, or whatever you call that, is going to target two different people. And then you're going to have a stack up, and right after the stack up is a triangle AoE disparagement. So watch out for that. So you're going to have to stack up and then immediately disperse. And then frustration again. And that's pretty much everything that he does, so you just have to watch. Or I guess everything that she does. So there's a shot again. So just kind of back out, wait for that. It will go back again, but this time she's going to do the climb in between. So you want to be in the right spot so that you don't get hit by either of the AoEs, because they go off at the same time. And then frustration again. A bit of a heal. Here again, he's going to do target two people. Let's move out of those AoEs. Stack up again. I don't think he does the triangle AoE on this one. I think he's going to do climb again. Yeah, he's going to do climb. So just have to kind of immediately look to see what climb is going to be and disperse in the correct direction for that. I'm pretty sure only the first time she'll do that disparagement, which will target where you guys are stacked up at. So you gotta be careful with that. You can wipe the whole party. Tank Buster again, the bite, and that should be it. Easy peasy boss. Let's move on. Oh, let's move on this way. We gotta go into the Aether Current. I swear, we get that same item every time. I get it very, very often. I don't know why. This area you can do a couple of larger pulls. The first is, I think there's two sets you can get right here on the first pull. So grab these. Take them down here. And then the next one is also a couple pulls. Grab these and the next area. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I was out of it in time. I don't think I was gonna make it out of that one. boss number 2. So this one does kind of targeted, I guess, directional things. First thing it's going to do is probably the AoE, which is that impact right there. It's an AoE that's going to hit everybody. Healer has to deal with that. Spark is going to target a random person and go in their direction. Just avoid that when it comes to you. And here he's going to put up a barrier on either side. And after he puts up the barrier, you're going to see these 4 crystals here, on the sides here. Look for one that's actually going down the fastest. In this case, it will be this front one here. And as soon as it's down, just go tuck into that cubby hole. There's another spot over here on the opposite side that was going down quickly as well. So the first time you do it, you have 2 spots you can go to. The second time, you do not. Anvil is a tank buster, so just get prepared for that. Use a cooldown or put up some sort of barrier. Shrapnel Shell is an AoE, I believe, that goes on the ground, and it's going to go in the direction of the smoke that comes out. But you'll see how it moves, and then you just want to get to the sides over here when that happens, because it does shrapnel out from him, hence the name. Impact again, another AoE. Prepared for that. Okay, now this time he's going to put down additional, like, the shrapnel shells on the crystals. So you want to watch for that and then find which one to go to. So there's the shrapnel shells. So which one of these is going faster? It's the back one. So we're going to go back here. And we're going to hide here. Can't go to that side because the shrapnel shells will be over there. And that's it. That's pretty much this entire fight. And just rinse and repeat. Shrapnel shells again. Which way do they go? They're gonna go that way. So just get to the sides. Tank Buster. And that should be it. Oh, one more impact. That's alright though. Let's see, anything good here? Nope. Now let's move on. This is one of the best views in the entire expansion, in my opinion. This looks amazing right here. This next pull can be, is it this next pull or no, it's the one after this. Can be a little hairy, so just be careful. This was not too bad though. Whoopsies. No, it is this one. It is this one. Because you can go there, grab those, and then run down here. I think it's this one anyway. We're about to find out, aren't we? Yeah, this is the one that could be a little bit hairy. So judge your group accordingly. And then the one after this can also be a little bit hairy. Because it has one super tough enemy as well as a bunch of ads. through here. Just gonna grab all of these ads here and then take it down to kind of a mini boss. I usually target the mini boss. And use a couple cooldowns just in case. Apparently I'm not aggroing on something. There we go, got it. Not too bad, not too bad. Got a pretty solid healer this time. See, there's that thing again. I swear they dropped this way too much in here. I'm not sure why. And on to the final boss. So this guy's got a couple of moves that you have to watch out for. There are tells for them, but you may not see something on the ground that'll tell you where to stand or where to go to. So I'll point those out, and hopefully that will show you where to go. We do have a guy that's in a, or gal, somebody that is in the cutscene. So as soon as that is over, we will pull. Gotta give everybody time, you know, to watch the movies. It's definitely worth it. Amazing story here. Amazing story. Alright, here we go. So just go up. Start tanking as usual, right in the middle. First thing is probably going to be the AoE. So Dark Forte is the Tech Buster. So just cool down for that. Then probably the AoE.
You will persist in this folly no longer.
Round AoE. Let's move away from that. So now what's going to happen is one of these is going to start shocking. You got to move out of it and then move out of that one. So you see the lines going across that. It'll slowly move. When it gets to the end, that's when it shocks. You'll see that one more time. So hopefully I'll point that out to you. This right here is going to be a big disc that comes up and it aims in a specific direction. It could go into left and right or front to back, I believe. That time it went left to right, so you just want to get to the side of it. It looks like I did get shocked by that. Whoops. So he says right. This ability, it said right, so you want to go to the right because he's going to use his right arm to hit the ground. This ability here is the AoE, so healers be ready. And I believe that's everything, and it just changes those up slightly. Curtain Call, so yeah, this is the halfway point. Scatter from the big AoE in the middle. And then with Curtain Call, what you're going to want to do is eventually come right back here, because Shiva's going to come out, and she's going to spin around, and she's going to make like a big thing right here in the center. And you have to hide behind that. Hide behind here. Oh, they're coming, they're coming. Boom. If you don't hide behind there, you do die.
What a boorish audience you are!
This is an AoE, I believe. Oh no, this is these things. Okay, so these two are going to come out, and they're going to face two different directions, most likely. So you got to figure out where they're going to face. See how they're doing that? You got to run towards the boss, and they're going to go kind of through the middle there. They can also face different directions. This time is the left for Raga, so you want to move to the left, because he will use his left arm and hit over here. Boom. Another Dark Forte, so Tech Buster. Firaga. To the side. And he's going to do the triangles again. See how these triangles are moving right here? So that one's going to go first. Then this one's going to go based on the movement of that, I guess, electrical discharge that's on there. Left again, so move left. Another AoE. Healer. Boom. Eruption, just get out of that. It targets 2 people, so you just gotta move out of it. This one's right, so you want to move right. Right, Firaga. Right, Firaga again. Move right. Another AoE. Be ready. And then another tank buster. Use cooldown. And that should be it for this. Might do one more ability. Let's see. AoE. Easy enough. And that's it. Amon is gone. So thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and hopefully I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye!